6 o'clock, it's your one-day special, and it's a one-day special that you have been waiting for months. Issue 1 sold out before the end of the one-day special. Issue 2 sold out before the end of the one-day special. What's next? Issue 3 is here. We now have issue 3 of the brand new IndigoBlu Magazine. Good evening, I hope you're well. It's 6 o'clock. The doors of the sweet shop are open, and by Jove, what a sweet shop have I got for you today. You have been waiting for this for months. We all have, to be fair. I remember when I launched, I think it was the first one I did, and it flew out of the door. Now, it's flying now. I have 2 bundles for you, but before I do any of this and tell you what's going on, you're one step ahead of me. Well done, savvy shoppers, shopping ahead on the website. I'm not alone. When we talk IndigoBlu, I'm just here and we are absolutely flying. When we talk IndigoBlu, we only talk one person, and she's standing next to me now through the Perspex screen. It's a bit like a cheaper version of Blind Date. Through the Perspex screen, it is Kay. How are you, love?
Hi, darling. I'm really good, thank you. Really
this is one of these magazines that people are dying to get their hands on.
Thank you, everybody. I know they're buying it already, so
we are ridiculously busy with this.
Yeah.
It is one of these though. And this is only your 3rd issue of this magazine, and it's one of these runs of magazines of once they've gone, they've gone. In theory, you don't do press releases and bring them back again.
No.
In a summary, because we are going to go through this in more detail, don't worry, but if you've never seen an IndigoBlu sort of mixed media special kit before, let's just give you a quick synopsis of what it is. Kay, sum it up for me. So if we've missed issues 1 and 2, could we still go for 3, or are we missing out?
Issues 1 and 2 have all sold out.
There you go.
You know, so you can't, you know.
You can't get them anyway.
They're never reprinted, unfortunately. So issue number 3 is the only one available at the moment. And I have to say, this has brought forward 6 months.
Oh, is it?
So our design team and the guys at Practical Publishing had to go into overdrive. I went into mad panic, actually, but the rest went into overdrive to bring this to you. So they've worked incredibly hard, and I'm so proud of them because they brought together this amazing box kit. So basically, you don't only get a magazine, but you get projects in there, you get inspiration, you also get lots of fabulous goodies. I mean, every single time we bring this out, people say, I can't believe it's this cheap. And I say it's not cheap, it's good value for money.
Well, it is, and that I've only just collared the price now. I know it's all in the prep, and it was frantic. If you could have seen this place 10 minutes ago, it looked like TK Maxx on a Saturday. It was rammed with the amount of samples we have got. The design team are extraordinary of what they've done here. Right then, let me break it down. I've got a one-day special kit for you. You get your nearly 20% of the stock is already gone. 20% of the stock is already gone. You get your box kit, you get your magazine included as well. I'm being quick for a reason because there is a bigger bundle I want to show you. Then you've got the stamps included. Now, these aren't just any old stamps. Look at the size of these stamps. There's 21 stamps, so even alone, we're talking £1 a stamp, and we're done for with this. You've paid your way in just stamp form, but you don't just get stamps. We're also going to throw in a stencil that's in there as well. A beautiful stencil like that. Look at how stunning that stencil is. I love sort of the diamond, sort of Harlequin / vintage vibe that you've got running through there.
4 in 1 there.
It really is.
Four fantastic stencils in one.
Which could be borders, which could be down the side of your journals. Then we've got your dies thrown in as well. So we're going to throw in the dies, the beautiful leaf. Is it sort of like a maple leaf?
It is. It actually matches the leaf stamp perfectly. Oh. And normally you would only get 1 die in these packages, but I really pushed for 3. So I'm absolutely delighted that we've got 3 dies in this.
And on top of all that, you're also getting the exclusive stamp. You can't get this stamp anywhere else, okay? It's exclusive to us here at Hochanda. You're also getting your GeoCircle background. I'm going to spin that around without knocking the entire set over. Once again, a big old stamp for £21.98. But if your budget will stretch, or let me do the details, let me do my job. 847488 is your item number, £21.98. I'm excited, excuse me. But there is a bigger bundle. You can get all of that. How about if I threw in the brand new recipe of the pigments that we've got here as well. And I'll throw in another A6 stamp for £63.98. 2 flexible payments of £31.99. What I'm going to tell you now, this big bundle, it is a case of once the bundle's gone, it has gone. Okay? Now, I know how many we've got of this big bundle. I know, they told me. But I know it's not many. Okay? I know how many we've got, and we are rapidly depleting through that stock in our first live round. We're only 5 minutes and 47 seconds in. You are getting the brand new pigment powder. Now, let's break these down a little bit more. For value for money on this, your money's here. This is a phenomenal price for 5, and these aren't tester pots.
No.
These aren't little pots to say, we've already give you a good deal with the magazine. Let's treat them with the little tester pots and then they'll come back and buy some more. You don't do that. You have given us full size, brand new recipe. So if you've got the powders before, this is a brand new concoction you've put into here. I'm going to open one while you talk about them.
Really special, actually. So normally in pigment powders, you would get like 5ml. We give you 25ml. Look at the colour of this. It's called Out of the Blue. And can you see that twinkling as well? That's a hint of the new ingredient that we've just got hold of. We are so excited about this because it really packs a punch. This gives you such deep colour. It's gorgeous. And when you see them painted out, they are just beautiful. We've also got, is that Juicy Plum you've got hold of? I think it probably is. So that is just lovely, rich and gorgeous. And it is just like, biting into a lovely Victoria plum. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got the chocolate cherries. Now this comes from having, you know, Kirsch cherries covered in dark chocolate. So look at the colour there. You'll have to give it a wiggle as well. The sample there.
Look at that, and then all the colourways that you've got there. You've got that gold fleck that runs through it all.
That's right. Now what I've done with these is I've put this onto white card, and white card normally makes it look more translucent, but can you see the coverage you get even on white card there? So I'll do some on black card for you as well, but we haven't finished, have we? Because we've got the Grungy Gold. Now look at that. In the tub it looks green.
Let me open it.
Okay. But when you add water, the magic happens. And someone said to me, you know, what is this special ingredient? Is it magic? And I went, absolutely, it's magic. We just wave our wands and it appears.
Like pixie dust.
It is, it's fantastic. And then finally, we've got Rusty Bucket, which is this beautiful, beautiful, rich colour. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I adore that colour.
Stunning.
So we've been working on these for quite some time, and we've gone back and forth, and as I say, we've conjured up this magic ingredient, and it is just to die for. I love them.
And it's worth getting your hands on. 20% of the stock of the big bundle now has already gone. And as I said, we're only 8 minutes into our first live hour. Once these have gone, okay? It's all down. So you're getting your stamp, you're getting your powders in there. Then you're getting the brand new issue 3 magazine that's in there as well. You're getting all of this for £63.98. 959490 is your item number that you're looking at for this now. Not only do you get your magazine, look at the size of the stamps. 21 stamps you're getting in there. 21 stamps. You're getting, in theory, 4 stencils that you can repeat. You're getting 3 dies in there. You're getting the exclusive stamp, and you're also getting all the pigment powders, and you're getting the extra stamp in there as well. All of this for 2 flexible payments of £31.99 today, a saving of £8.32. If your budget will stretch, you will not be disappointed. Okay, we'll be using all of these as we go through the next 24 hours. I'm here for launch and I'm here for 4 o'clock, but I have very little hope that I will be standing here at 4 o'clock with this, because I think it's going to go. We are phenomenally busy. We have queues on the phone. I'm going to urge you to go to the website if you can. We know the app is still down, so I would jump onto the website, hochanda.com. Something else that I want to show you, when we're going to flick through the magazine. We weren't meant to do this, we're going to go straight to the magazine, but we are so busy on this at the moment. Something else that you might want to put into that flexible basket is the grab and go glue that we've got here as well. This is brand new and is amazing. This is a glue that will now cover everything.
It will. We actually, I was teaching, I do a lot of teaching, well before pandemic, and we were doing a lot of MDF, and I really found us struggling in class. Either the glue was too wet, or it's too runny, or it didn't grab straight away, or, you know, and it was a real struggle, and I tried different ones, and I thought, you know, let's go back to my chemist and let's have a chat about this. So we've actually finally, 2 years on, we finally got this lovely glue, and this is an acrylic base. So this is actually superb because it's just the right consistency to put your MDF together, and it's strong as well. It's really, really strong. It's going to hold wood together, it's going to hold your MDF together, and it's called grab and go because it actually does grab quite quickly. So you're not stood there for 10 minutes waiting for the glue to go off. And consequently, because it's an acrylic base, this is the sort of acrylic that we use in a lot of our products. So it's a really high quality acrylic. So when you actually use this on papercraft, it means that you're not holding those flowers down for ages until they actually do grab. It grabs really nice and quickly, so a couple of seconds, and then actually it's going off already for you. And also what I've done is I've actually put a little screw top nozzle on, just like we have on our flitter glue as well. So all you do is you actually turn that until the nipple disappears. You can see.
There it is, and then
there
you see it there.
Yeah, just turn it. There it is, the nipple's out.
If I turn it, you see it disappear at the top?
Yep.
So that means it's now gone. So that means, does that mean it won't bung anymore?
Exactly.
Oh, so even better.
Yeah, so you no more pins in your glue bottles, which are not good because they go rusty. No more trying to pick it off and everything. So this is a keep clean top. And all I ask is that every time you twist it close, you just give it a quick wipe.
And you're good to go.
And you're good to go, and it's never going to block, which is great. And I've made it into a really nice soft squeezy bottle as well, so that if you've got dexterity issues, it's actually really easy to use.
It feels ergonomic.
Yes, it is.
It's not too big, but not too, it's like the Goldilocks effect, really. It's nice to hold, which sounds really random for glue, but you know what I mean. If you use a lot of glue and you get them big bottles, and it's like pouring massive ketchup, with this, you can go real precise. If you were doing MDF projects, that is shot of the year, demo of the year by Adam. But if you're doing those small projects, a quarter of the stock of glue is already gone. Wow, you do all right in this yourself. You don't even need me here, to be honest. Just pretty pictures is all we need, and music. 444086 is your item number. Right then, let's get back to our magazine and let's see what's in our magazine. I'm just being told it's flying out of the door. Right then, Kay, we're going to come to you because we're going to do it on the overhead. What do we get when we get the box kit home?
Okay, so you've got this box. It's lovely. It's got 70 different projects in here, and it's got a competition, so please enter the competition as well. So when you get it, open it up, and you will find first of all your 3 dies, and they're just attached with a bit of sticky tape onto your base here. So put it onto, you know, your magnetic sheet somewhere safe, but these 2 fit some of these stamps. Let me just get some white paper here. There we go.
25%, sorry, Kay, 25% of that big bundle now's already gone. 25% of the big bundle now has already gone.
And we had a lot of stock as
well. With
a
vast amount.
A lot. So this, actually, this stamp fits this die perfectly because I didn't want to cut this out because it's so twiddly, but I really, really like it as a great stamp to fill in areas with foliage. So this fits beautifully. Then up here, you can see that this die fits this stamp perfectly as well. It's like a collection of leaves, which is lovely. And then this is a standalone. It reads Bloom, and it's nice and grungy as well. So I'm going to be using that today. So you've got 3 extra dies there. You've also got this lovely, beautiful, let me get a piece of paper here, stencil, and I love the fact that it's 4-in-1 basically. Great value for money. So, you know, and again, all slightly grungy, and I love every single one to give you that beautiful texture. Right, so then 30%,
you go... 30% of the big bundle now has already gone.
Oh,
literally, this is how quick it's flying out the door. 30% of that big bundle now has already gone. Let's see what else we're getting in the book. We're not even halfway through yet.
No, so you're getting all of these stamps as well. So this is a brand new collage that I've done, and it doesn't show up terribly well on the sheet, but I will stamp it out for you to show you how beautiful that is. And I must admit, clear stamps, you know, I always worried about them, but these give you a great impression. I'm really, really happy with them. So you've got background stamps, you've got words, you've got florals and flowers and leaves, and you've also got, you know, love, dream, follow your dreams. And I've got to have a beautiful butterfly on there, haven't I? Absolutely adore that.
And
so
the TV don't do that any justice. They are massive.
They are, absolutely. Look at this one.
They are big old
I think this
stamps.
is about 5 or 6 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. So it's, yeah, it's a big, well, it's an A4 sheet of stamps, basically.
21 stamps is what you're getting. That's a cracking little deal.
Absolutely. If we would have produced this in red rubber, you know, it would have cost about £30–40.
Really?
Just for that sheet.
Gee.
Yeah. Could you pass me this extra stamp, the background stamp, please, as well?
I'm not allowed to pass it to you. I will send
right.
it off.
Send me
to
a
be
new, get me a new
sanitised,
one.
and then it will come back.
Get me a new one.
Which one are you after? The exclusive one?
Yes, please.
Of course I will.
Yeah. So in the meantime, let's have a look at this. So we've got a few little introductions and everything, and then we've got what's going on in the magazine. Now, I haven't told you about the papers yet,
no.
So that's an extra bonus as well. So
what we get papers in there?
You get papers as well. Let me go to the centre.
Come on now,
look.
21 quid, papers as well.
I know. Look at this. So magazine paper, okay, is glossy and quite fine, but look at the quality of these papers here. They're really nice and thick. They're a matte, which I like, and so they're really good for layering up, for card making. Thank you so much. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're all colour coordinated as well, and you get extras as well, like extra words and extra images as well that you can cut out. And they're double-sided, so you get all of those papers as well, which are just delicious. They really are, and I love them to bits. And you're getting all of these projects as well. Now, I've done about 14 projects in this one, so I was a bit of a busy bee in this one. So I have actually got, so for example, I've done mine in the same sort of colours as well, which are here. I've done little journals, boxes. Sue Jacobs has gone some beautiful, beautiful ones as well. Got a few adverts in there. Rachel Fisher. All of our design team have done amazingly, and all of the designers from Practical Publishing, like Lou Collins. Yep, it's our Lou Collins, Kerry Sturman. You know, we've got absolutely superb, lovely projects, and we've got all the projects here in the studio with us today. So Jill Humphreys, so talented. Mel Jess, who's done all of these 3D works as well. The Butterflow mobile, which you love.
I love that sweetie jar as well.
The sweetie jar's in front of you, actually.
I've clocked that already for tomorrow at 4.
Our Carolyn has done some beautiful watercolour techniques for you as well.
And all the papers.
I've done some mixed media techniques and some upcycling. This is what you must enter into your lovely weekends that we do. This is for a virtual dirty weekend for this year, so please enter the competition as well. This is a diary of what we've been doing this past year in pandemic as well, a little bit about our home life, some new stamps as well I've got in there. A nice, this is quite good because this is giving you a bit of a lowdown of some of the products. And then we've got Teresa Morgan as well. And our Julia Watts is in here.
I just saw that, bless her.
Yeah, with some beautiful clean and simples. I've done some upcycling of products and boxes and bean cans and all sorts, just to put in your craft room as well. So there's all of those. Lorna, our very own Lorna, is in there as well. And we've got Nikki Gilbert, Sarah Gray, just honestly, it goes on and on and on. And we've got all of these beautiful projects, and they've all got the materials. We've all got the how to do it, you know, step by steps in here. And I've done some journaling as well. And then we've got Jen McKean, who's helped put the magazine together, and then a little bit about our crafting journey to India that we've put on hold until next year. But it's cram-packed full of huge amounts of inspiration. You're just going to love it. And those papers are gorgeous in the middle to die for. So you get so much for your money. I can't believe that we are doing this for this price. Sorry, I've got
I know you can. It's been sanitised. It's been wiped now, so you can actually hold the stamp if you wish.
Yeah, that's right. It's a disinfectant. So not only are you getting one stamp, you're actually getting 3. Now, you will have to just cut this out with a pair of scissors.
Okay.
Okay, very, very simply, just a normal pair of scissors. In fact, I haven't got my scissors out yet, so I've only got a big pair, so I'll get them out and I'll show you. In fact, I know exactly where they are. Should I show you now? Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So just a normal pair of scissors. It's not the type of rubber that's really thick. It's actually really easy to cut. It's just a knife through butter. It's really, really simple. And just go as close as you like. And this is just so it makes it easier to stamp up. Okay, so we're going to come round here and just keep your scissors nice and vertical. Don't bend them one way or the other, just keep them straight. So you've got one stamp there, you've got another little stamp here.
It's like a dream catcher.
It's not actually. It's actually
like a galactic dream catcher.
Yes. I'm really into sort of circuit boards and stuff like that at the moment. And then we've got a little circuit board here as well. So it's all sort of engineering bits and bobs. So I just like, and I love circles as well. So, and then you're good to go. So you've actually got 3 extra rubber stamps here as well. And all you need to do is just, there is a laminate that comes with them. Keep the laminate because that's for your storage as well. And that's your whole kit together.
It is a cracking
stunning.
little bundle. What I need to do is I need to push you to the website. There are 6-minute queues on the phone lines at the moment. If you are in the queue, please be patient with us. We will get to you if that's your only way of getting in contact with us. If you can jump onto the website, I would jump to the website, all the W's, Hochanda.com, go through there. I know the app is still down, but the website works exactly the same. You can watch things on catch-up, you can watch the TV schedules on there. There's so much on there. There is so much you can buy from this show. I've got so many more things on the counter. Let me bring in your one-day special first. We've got your one-day special details. So your one-day special, a third of your one-day special stock has already gone. This is the first live hour. 847488 is your item number for this one. £21.98 is what you're looking at for the magazine that we've just been through. Your A4 21 stamps that you're getting. You're getting your dies and you're also getting that 4-in-1 stencil and you're also getting that exclusive stamp as well that Kay's just cut up that we've just seen. You're getting that included. Okay, that is your one-day special for £21.98 is what you are looking at for that today. 847488 is your item number. But there is a lot of you going for the big bundle. The big bundle includes everything in your one-day special and you get the brand new luscious pigments that we've got, and you also get the other stamp in there as well. All of these pigments, this is a new configuration of pigments as well. You wouldn't have had them before. They've got another ingredient in there. We give them a little sparkle and give them a little shine as well that's in there. They are absolutely beautiful. The design team, I have got literally, I don't know if I can hold all these up. This is all, there is more. I only asked for a few. These are samples that we will go through as we go through the hour. All the samples that I've got here are in the magazine. Remember, you are getting 70 projects in that magazine. 70 projects. You're getting backing papers in the magazine as well. The stencils you are getting. You're getting your dies in there. You're getting all that you need to do everything that you see here. Inspiration galore. It's literally inspiration overload is what you could call that magazine, because there is so much rammed in there. It's like a recipe booklet. It tells you what you're going to need and then it breaks it down. All from your favourite friends that you all know and love. Some of them are here on the channel, like Julia Watts, Lou Collins are all in that. Kay's in the book as well. Everyone is in the book that you know and love, so every style is catered for. From mixed media to your simple cards, your beautiful simple cards that are also in there. 959490 is your item number. Jump to the website if I was you. We've got very long queues on the phones. If I could go and man the phones myself, I would, but unfortunately I have to stay here. So we are very, very busy. very busy is what I'm going to tell you. If you want it, I'd get it quick. Right then, should we go for a demo? Let's see what we can do when we get all of this home, all of this goodness home. Kay, we're coming to you. What are you up to first?
Okay, so I'm going to show you one of the projects in the magazine. So I'm going to show you, whoops, this one. All right,
nice.
So we're going to go with this one. All right. So I'm going to show you this background as well, and some of these gorgeous stamps and how well they stamp. So I'm going to start off with background. I've just put this on a paint mat purely for convenience, okay? You do actually get a paint mat included if you buy any of the translucent paints, okay? So I'm just going to wet this down. This is Pink Frog cardstock, and I'm going to be using mulberry bush translucent teal for 2. I'm going to be using some white gesso as well, and I might even use a little bit of porcelain as well, which is one of our matte paints. So it shows you that you can actually change them up. And then I've just taken a tiny weeny bit of paint out of those pots, literally like a couple of grains of rice. And I'm going to wet those down because they are concentrated. And I'm actually just going to, can you see how, oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look how it just spreads out beautifully. And it just works so lovely. The only reason why I'm using 2 paintbrushes is because I didn't want to waste any paint by wiping it off. So I'm sorry, I am a bit like that.
That's
so
all right.
I'm not really bothered about where it's going, what's happening to it. I'm just letting it move and merge, and watch how when it mixes together, you're still going to get pure colour coming through. So that is such a beautiful purpley lilac colour coming from that mulberry bush and teal. Isn't that lovely?
That's beautiful.
That's gorgeous. So, you know, just cover the card and don't think too heavily about where the colours are going, because it's all about layering, okay? So I'm just going to give that a blast. I should have asked for an extension lead.
There's one plugged in there already. There's one on the...
Is there? So there is, okay.
Just so you
I'll
know.
change it round. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'm just going to take my my mat away because it's not heat resistant at all. So I don't need this to be completely dry. Now what I should have done is wet the other side as well, and then it wouldn't curl, but it will flatten out. Okay, back onto the mat again. Now that is gorgeous in itself.
That's
I really
stunning.
like that. I'm just going to mop this up as well. Why waste it? Okay, and then I'm going to take my stencil out of the kit. I love this stencil, it's so beautiful. And I'm going to use some white gesso, because it's nice and thick, our white gesso. And let's use it.
You'll find this on the website.
It is, yeah, it is on the show. We always have gesso on the show here. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little bit of gesso on here, just paint it onto my paint mat there. Okay, and then I'm just going to use a normal sponge because I didn't bring the right paintbrush with me. Let me just use a little bit of this. Okay, so we're just going to put it, now you don't have to be too accurate with this, we're just looking for textures coming through, okay? So this is just a bit of a washing up sponge, okay? So nothing special. If you have got a stencil brush, do that. But we're just looking to have added texture. See, can you see that's really soft and beautiful, isn't it? I'm just going to get a little bit more gesso on my sponge.
Just to reiterate, we are phenomenally busy. If your order's not going through, please keep trying. Just bear with us. We think that, well, we don't know. We think you've just overwhelmed the website at the moment. Our team are on it. We're calling extra call staff to see if they can come in or work from home to pick up the phones to cut the hours down on the phones. We are working on the issues to get all the orders through as quick as we can. If yours isn't going through at the moment, please just keep trying and keep trying. Our IT team are trying to bump up the internet so we can get more orders through as we speak at the moment. So from me to you, just keep on trying. There is enough. There is there at the moment, and I said I'll keep telling you with busy, which we are phenomenally busy, but keep trying. If your order's not going through at the moment, just keep on trying. That's all. We're getting a lot of emails saying, oh, my order's not going through. Don't worry, we're on it, but keep trying with your order. Don't worry, you'll get there. Let's go to Kay.
Oh, bless you. You've broken the internet.
They literally have broken our internet
Broken
system
the
again.
internet.
IT thought they'd fixed it.
So again, I'm using my famous card trick, which is an old store card. And I've just dipped it into the gesso. Now the gesso is perfect for this because we use titanium white in it, so it really, really shines up. So even though this card isn't actually dry yet, it's actually really coming on beautifully, and it just gives you lots of lovely textures. So I'm just doing vertical lines. So you're better off keeping your lines either vertical like this or horizontal like this. If you start doing, you know, diagonals, it can look a little bit out of control, a little bit crazy. So just use these, and it can go anywhere at all. And I love the fact that you've got little bits of lumps of paint here, there and everywhere, and it just works beautifully. And again, this is your background, so don't think too hard about it, just get that texture on there. And it's just so super easy to do this, and it looks really effective, doesn't it?
Good.
It looks really excellent. And then I'm going to wipe my credit card, because I've got paint left over, just on the edge of my piece of card, because I don't want to miss any out. Let's just scrape up all the excess. There we go. Right, and then finally, so can you see you get this lovely chunky white edge to your work, and that will dry quite quickly because it's an acrylic base, our gesso, so it's not going to take long to dry. So by the time we've actually come to put it all together, that's going to look fabulous. Okay, so we've got that going on there. I think whilst we've got some gesso, now this is adventurous of me considering I haven't got my pinny on. I did think you were brave. I'm just going to step away for a little bit. Okay.
I've got a screen.
I don't know why you're stepping away.
I'm away as well, but I've got a big screen in front of me.
You're safe. I think it's quite cute how you did step away, though.
It is a natural reaction now. They've got two paintbrushes. There's going to be splatters.
Yeah.
Let's move back.
There we go.
That looks amazing, though.
But it does, isn't it? It's really, really simple to achieve. Really, and it's only two colours, and they just mix beautifully. So the colours I chose were mulberry bush and teal for two, and they're in Kay's choice of the translucent paints there. Okay, so I'm just going to put that to one side to dry off. Can you give me just a couple of seconds just to clean up?
Of course I can.
Thank you.
We are very, very busy. Once again, if you're trying to get your order through at the moment and it keeps bouncing back or the website's down, we're getting it fixed. We've called more people to come on board now. We didn't realise the demand for this magazine. As Kay said at the top of the hour, we've brought this forward. Well, I use the royal we. I haven't. I just turned up. Kay's brought this forward 6 months. This was not meant to be released until 6 months down the road. We've brought this forward 6 months because you were asking for it. You wanted it. You've emailed Kay time and time again going, is there any more of issue 1 and 2? And you go, no, they've gone. They've stopped printing. They don't reprint them. And this is going to be the same for issue 3 as well. You could say these are limited edition because once they've gone, they have gone and they never get reprinted again. You are getting a fabulous magazine full of inspiration and techniques. 70 projects from blank paper to finished card. From mixed media projects that start with a canvas and you end up with a piece of artwork. From that magazine, you then get your A4, 21-piece A4 set of stamps, including some beautiful images and sentiments to create whole cards just using the stamp sets which you can. If you have coordinating inks, you could use them with these and bring them all together with that stunning butterfly and background prints that's already on there. From your 21 stamps, we then move to your background stencil. There are so many things that can be done with this stencil. With the different backgrounds that are already on it. In theory, it's 4 stencils in one. Just using this one stencil, as you see, you've got the 4 borders that can be used in there that you could repeat time and time again, and that is included with your magazine. From there, we then move to the set of dies. Now, these dies coordinate with the stamps that you've already got, that you're already receiving. So using the leaves, they match up beautifully. Using that beautiful fern, it matches up beautifully as well. From there, you're also adding in your magazine, you're getting papers and toppers. These papers are perfect to get you in the mood for the spring and summer months. The colours that you can imagine, the bright, and it will brighten anyone's day when you start sending these cards out that you are making. And from there, you get that exclusive stamp that you can only find here at Hochanda. The geo circle background that you've already got there. 3 stamps in one. £21.98. Very, very busy for that. We are also busy for the big collection as well. Now, the big collection is once it's gone, it has gone. You get all that I've just spoke about, and you're also getting your pigment powders in that. I love these new colourways. It's a new configuration of colour. Let me show you on the board and I'll just give that a wiggle. How beautiful is that? Absolutely stunning. You've got now that hint of gold that's in there, and you also get the other brand new stamp as well. All this for 2 flexible payments of £31.99. Now, they're asking me for any finished samples. Well, I could be here for the next half hour, to be honest with what I've got. They are absolutely beautiful. From some people that you know and love. These could be the Julia Wattses. These could be the Lou Collinses that we've got out there. That's our Nicholas that you've got. Then you've also got, oh, Nicky's again. That's also in there. Then you've got, oh, Nicky's again. I see a theme running on. These are all our Nickies. This must be her batch that you've got. But these are absolutely stunning. Then you can go quite plain and simple. This is Sue Jacobs that you've got in there as well. A cracking little design team that we're looking at here. How beautiful are these? And most of these are in the magazine using the background papers that you've got. That's our Jen that you've got. Look at, that's nice as well. I love that that we're looking at. There are so many more to choose from that you're getting, because look at the amount of samples that I've got. I'm going to take this on myself. I'm going to apologise personally for the sheer fact we are phenomenally busy. Phenomenally busy is what we are, and you've sort of broke the internet and the phone lines. There are massive queues on the phone, so please bear with me on the phone lines. Jump to the website if you're having issues with your order. You might not be able to check out at the moment. Just please keep trying. Please, our top people are on it. We've woke people up on a Saturday. They're about to watch Ant and Dec. We said, no, stop, come away, put your biryani down. We've got a little problem. I need you to sort it for me, because Adam's not very happy. So don't give up. Keep trying. You will get this magazine, or you will go for that kit. I just ask you to keep trying. Keep checking out those baskets if I was you. Right, then let's go back to demonstration. I'll get it sorted, don't you worry.
Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you everybody. Just bear with us, but I'm just so grateful that you like what we're doing. So let me show you these stamps. They are really lovely. Okay, so what I'm using is I'm actually using VersaFine. This is a majestic blue. Rather than black, I'm actually going to stamp into blue. And again, just use them like any other stamp. This is straight out of the packet, so it's not been seasoned or anything. And I would have to pick up my blue that's running out, wouldn't I? Let me just...
It's always the way.
It's always the way, yeah. That's better, isn't it? Look at that. So just tap it on. They're already cut out for you, and they're already to cling onto your Slim Jim, which we do actually have on the show.
We've got these on the show as well,
yeah.
the acrylic blocks.
In fact, I'll just... yeah, they come with a plastic on the back, as you can see. And you just need to peel both sides of them, and it's really, really simple to do that. So all you do is take one of the Slim Jims, and you actually just pick up the corner of the other. Let me do it when on a flat surface, because it is easier than holding it in my hands. There we go.
There you go, look.
Yeah. So you just pick up the corner and then you just tear that off. It's just to protect it from being scratched, that's all it is, on both sides. And we've been doing these for 10 years and they are flexible. So we were the first people to bring out a slim acrylic block.
I like these.
So, there we go.
I may have to get myself some of these.
And then, when you actually press on them, as I say, that they actually do bend. So I find, because my fingers aren't strong, I find it easier just to put the palm of my hand on and then lift off. Look at the detail in that.
For the first stamp.
Isn't that great?
That is beautiful.
It's a lovely stamp, isn't it? Really nice. You can really see how the wings are sort of bowed out. They're not straight and flat. It's really sort of 3D, which is really lovely. And then you've got so much to choose from here. You really have. I love these little flowers as well.
Because you could turn that butterfly on his side. If you chop a wing off and his antennae, I know it's cruel, but you could have that little the butterfly with the one wing. You know, when they just sit there with their wings up on the side. If you didn't want a full splayed butterfly.
Absolutely. I think that's what has been done for the shrink plastic.
Yes.
If our director can have a look at that, that would be brilliant. So now, who's actually done that? Can you remember?
Do you want me to flick through the magazine?
Yeah, it was one of the
Bear with.
Practical Publishing team, wasn't it?
I have seen it in here. It's in the makey bit.
Wow.
Bear with.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at those.
It is stunning.
They're beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
We'll get back to demo, and then I'll have a wonder.
Okay. So again, these just peel off really easily. Okay.
Mel.
Mel, you've done a great job there. Those are beautiful.
Butterfly Mobile. 3, 6, 7 easy steps. You don't need that much either.
You don't actually.
You've probably all got it all at home. I love this.
That's the beauty of a lot of these projects, actually. And I've done some upcycling ones from stuff that you've definitely got hanging around. So what am I using? I'm using a super smooth card here. Okay, even though it's not a watercolour card, it is super smooth, but it just shows up the detail of the stamps beautifully, which is what I wanted to illustrate for you, that they are really, really nice looking stamps. So, and again, I'm doing them all with a VersaFine. Now this little beauty here, oops, let me just wipe that off. There we go. This little beauty is gorgeous. I love this stamp. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you later on how you can decorate different areas of boxes and stuff.
We've had a good question in from Anne. Thank you, Anne. Welcome, Anne.
Hi,
I hope you're well. I thought I was all right then. I've just put a sweetie in my mouth from Sweetie Box. And then I said, oh, they've got a question. I thought, oh. Could you use a luscious with translucent paint and acetate?
Can you use the luscious and translucent paints on acetate, did you say? Yes, what you do need actually is a little additive, which we have got and we're bringing out at the next show. So you need a little drop of this additive that you put into the luscious, and it makes sure that it actually sticks to the acetate without it pooling.
Oh, so what I'd do, Anne, if I was you, when you can, go for the big bundle and get the new pigments in there, and then when the next show's on, then you can get the little pipette thing. Yeah. I can't say much more about it, but yeah, it's on its next show. So yeah, but I would definitely get these, because once these have gone, haven't they, Kay?
So what I've done with these is, so that you don't have to watch me cut out for half an hour, I've actually had a really nice time cutting these out in front of the telly, as you do.
Oh, look at these.
Usually in front of Ming.
It's like the Ming dynasty.
What?
The colourways you've done these in, these are absolutely stunning in the blue and white.
Yeah, it looks so nice, doesn't it?
Like
and
Wedgwood.
It's such a change from having them in black, you know. A little tip for you, so when you actually come to do your little cherry blossoms, I actually stamp them together, and then when I cut them out, I leave them attached, so they're easier to hold on to and paint or colour or whatever. And just before I actually put them onto the card, I then just snip in between. And then I don't lose them, you see, because I'm always losing bits and pieces. And then once you've actually stamped these out, instead of cutting them, they actually fit perfectly on the die. it's up to you which way you prefer to do it, whether you prefer to actually die cut it first and then stamp, or what I've done is I've actually done stamping and then die cutting. So it's completely up to you. And again, this is the other die as well, and it cuts beautifully. It's lovely, isn't it?
It could be so many different things.
It could be so many different things, absolutely. It's actually from a camellia.
Oh.
But it's really, really lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to just give these a really nice wash. If you're frightened of colouring or you're not that confident, let me just cover my ink pad up. Now this is not on watercolour cards, so you can understand that I'm not going to flood it with water, okay? This is super smooth, but I am actually going to use my translucent paints, and I'm going to make them really, really thin, so you can still see these here. So I'm using just a tiny little bit of that mulberry bush, and then all I'm going to do is just do little dabs of colour, and I'm not actually really thinking too much about where it's going to go. So you're not doing it really accurately, you are just tickling it with a bit of colour, okay? So then you get these, so you get bits of white showing through, but it just looks fantastic, doesn't it? And then if you wanted to, you can actually put, let's get a little bit of green out. Shall we use a little bit of fresh racing green? This is really nice. Again, you need, that's not even a grain of rice, is it?
No,
so you need the tiniest amount.
Look at that, look how much you put on there.
Yeah.
That was the tiniest amount you've just took out that part.
Tip of my, and then into water, and then mix that up. So it's mixed in with the magenta, so it's gone a little bit olivey, but that's okay. And so we're just going to put a hint of green on some of these pieces, but not much. And then it just gives you that sort of soft watercolour effect going on. And then you can also, if you want to highlight some areas as well, just take a tiny bit of your gesso, and literally it was just a tiny bit. I'm actually going to add a little bit of the mulberry bush, and that makes an opaque colour now, so that's not translucent anymore. You can see that it's now a matte colour, but it will give you odd little bits of highlight. So again, you don't want to be too accurate with your colouring, and it just makes it really nice and flow easily. And again, I'm going to come in with, I might just add a little bit, a hint of yellow. So let's go on to these. So again, tiny weeny bit of magenta, and
that's
just
nice.
Dabbing it on, leaving plenty of white.
I've never seen this technique before. This is the most simplest technique with the most outstanding results. Do you know what? I actually used it. I used to teach dementia patients at a nursing home up in the northeast. And this is the easiest way just to paint, just to allow them just to dab colour on, and it just looks fantastic. You know, it doesn't have to be accurate. You don't have to be a genius at painting, and it just really looks fantastic, doesn't it? It does work. Now, again, if you want to mix two of these colours together, a little bit of the teal for two and that magenta, and put a little bit of that on, then you're going to introduce a little bit of purple coming in there as well. That's nice.
But it's just so simple, isn't it?
That is beautiful.
There we go. And these little fuchsia, they're not fuchsias, freesias. That was what I was looking for.
We haven't got long left of this hour, 6 minutes if my maths are correct.
Oh really? Where did that go?
How quick's that past this hour's gone?
Did that go?
So if you, as I said, I can only apologise. You have broken my website. There are phone lines are ridiculously busy. Please just keep trying. Keep trying. Our IT team are on it. They are trying to fix the website as we speak. You basically crashed my website is what you've done. So we are on it at the moment. Just keep trying. Put your orders through. Just keep on trying. We have got it fixed. Everyone is aware. You don't know how many hands are on this website at the moment. There's a lot of people frantically running around their living room and getting onto laptops. And if there's not, there'll be words. So keep on trying if I was you, because it will get there. Well done if you've got yours already. If you want to get your 3rd edition, I urge you, just keep on pressing that button, keep on pressing that refresh button, because it will go through eventually once the queue starts slowing down.
Okay, so literally all I've done is I've whacked a little bit of that teal for 2 on the edges of the wings, and then a little bit of the lovely magenta mulberry bush onto the rest. Literally, that's it. Just, you see, the thing is, sometimes you just need to let the stamp do its thing. And then what we're going to do is just going to assemble. What I'd like to do is just grab another piece of card and let's get a sentiment done. Okay, so let's have this lovely long one here. And then, I don't know where the hour's gone.
It's literally have flown by.
And I had another demo to do on this hour, but not to worry. We've got plenty of hours left, so
I didn't even realise the time.
No, I didn't.
I got engrossed with the blueness, and I got totally lost.
So, excuse me, I can't really cut straight, but you know, we haven't got the time today. So, and then what I'm going to do is just give this a little bit of a wash again with
that same technique.
Same technique. Yeah, literally just swipe it on. And then we're just going to use our grab and go. So twist 2 until the nipples disappeared. All right, I hope this is dry. If it's not, never mind. Whoops.
Remember your grab and go glue. Oh, that's a mouthful. Bottom of the screen for that. This is for now for your MDF, for your paper. It's a quick dry acrylic glue, which means it will grab onto anything and everything, which I like.
Yeah. So maybe that isn't quite dry, that gesso. I've just put my thumb in it.
If you wanted to give it more wiggle room,
yeah,
could you put your red liner tape and do that technique?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that would give you a wiggle room and then a super stick hold.
I mean, that's why I put a lot on that time. It didn't need that much glue, but I thought if I need to wriggle it, see, look, that's what comes with rushing, gesso everywhere. But I'm just going to love that. I'm just going to leave it and love it. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to build this up. So let's just go with just plotting these in. Okay, so that's going to go around about there.
I'm hearing good news, people. I'm hearing good news. We think we have fixed the website. We think we fixed it. Go and place your order. Go and get your orders now. If you want your magazine, go and get it now. If you want that big collection, go and get it now. The phone lines are still busy, but I'd urge you to jump to the website. Jump to the website. Everything is back up and running. We think, I am hearing in my ears, we are back up and running again. So if you want your magazine, go and get your magazine now. If you want that big collection, the details are on the screen. 959490 is your item number. You get the magazine, you get the books, you get the stencils, you get the dies, and you're also getting your powders as well. They're in there, your brand new configuration, and that big bundle, once it's gone, it has gone. We've only got 2 minutes left, Kay. While you put that together, I'm going to ask you to multitask for me. Yep. And say, if people are umming and ahhing and they've been watching the entire hour and they think, well, I'll wait till tomorrow and I might get it then, what would you say to those people?
I always think that, you know, if you like it, it's great value for money, just go for it. I mean, it's just incredible how much stuff that you get in this for the money. We were just blown away that you know, we've managed to actually do it at that sort of the price. So don't and ah, just go for it. It's well worth it.
It is worth it. The money, the value of money, if you broke this down per element, it is a phenomenal value for money that you are getting here. You're getting stamps that you can't get anywhere else. You are getting 21 A4 stamps, 21 stamps on that A4 sheet alone. 24 alone. Then you're getting 4 stencils. Then you're getting, that's already in there, the dies. Then you're also getting your other stamp that's in there. Then you're getting your powders as well for the complete collection of £63.98. Look at this for a stunning card.
There we go.
Look at that card. It is absolutely beautiful. Hada's all over this, bless her. There we go. Well done, Hada. That is...
You probably didn't see, but you can see how quickly that glue grabs, and I was putting a lot on, actually.
It really
just so that
does.
I could move it around before it grabs.
Throw your glue in there as well. We've only got 30 seconds left. Thank you, Kay, my love.
Thank you.
Always will. I'll see you at 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes,
and
you
we'll
will.
redo this all again,
Yeah.
if there's any left.
Yes.
It's not lasted to a 4 o'clock yet when we bought you one of these magazines. Will it be IndigoBlu or will it be a happy hour? Who knows what we will have tomorrow at 4 o'clock. But check out your baskets. Everything's up and running. There's still a few little long queues on the phone lines. So I'd jump to the website, www.hochanda.com if I was you. 9594.